evening. Here is top news newsletter, starting with the headlines. The Syrian army counter-terrorism operations continue. Now covers Damascus and a sharp drop in temperature. 13 killed, 15 injured in the car bomb blast at Yemen Police Academy. Army units eliminated many terrorists in Al-War neighborhood and killed a number of terrorists, injured others, and destroyed several of their vehicles in Salam al-Sharqi, Al-Ghajar, Al-Rastan area, and in Al-Halaliya farm in Sharshouh. The army units eliminated many terrorists, destroyed some of their vehicles, and damaged others in Dayal. The army also killed and injured scores of terrorists in the area of Dar al-Balad, Atman, and Al-Minshiyah and Daraa countryside. A number of ISIS members were killed and others were injured in special operation carried out by the army against their gatherings in Al-Jubayla, Al-Huwaiqa, Al-Rasafa, Al-Arafa, and Hwayj al-Sakur in Deir ez-Zor province. Army units confronted an ISIS terrorist attack and killed tens of them in Al-Khatt al-Gharbi, Aisha village, Khatt al-Taim, and other villages in the province. Other units, in cooperation with a member of their Zor clans, eliminated many of ISIS members who had attacked the TV and the radio transmission station, also killed a number of ISIS terrorists and injured others who had attempted to attack a military post in a time 10 kilometers from the international highway west of Deir ez-Zor city. Snow and rains fell over most Syrian provinces as the country is being affected by a polar low pressure accompanied by a very cold air mass. The meteorology department expected rains and snow to continue falling over most area and the rains to be accompanied by thunder sometimes, warning against torrents in the valleys and slopes. The temperature will noticeably drop to become lower than average by 7 degrees Celsius, and the wind will be southwestern with a 70 km speed per hour, while the height of waves will be from medium to high. Tomorrow the temperature will continue to drop to become lower than average by 6 to 9 degrees Celsius, and the weather will be partially cloudy in general as local rain showers and snow are expected over most areas. About 30 people were killed and more than 50 injured in a car blast outside a police college in Yemen's capital Sana'a. The victims of the attack are mostly college students and the people who came to enroll with the police. They add the blast was heard across the city and a plume of smoke could be seen from a distance. They show the burning wreckage of the vehicle, another car burning, and blooded bodies lying on the pavement. A car was passing when the bomb went off and was set on fire along with everyone inside, according to the police. We found the top part of one person screaming while his bottom half was completely severed. The Interior Minister said it was suspending enrollment at the police college. Yemen has seen an increase in instability since the 2011 popular uprising that ousted President Ali Abdullah Saleh. Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula has been increasingly active, staging a growing number of terror attacks. Neighboring nations are fearing of the Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula gaining enough power to carry out attacks outside Yemen. 13 Ukrainian soldiers were killed and 70 injured when the bus they were traveling in clash with military trucks in the bad weather in a car torn in the war-torn east. The collision was due to bad weather and took place during the rotation of professional soldiers and volunteers deployed in eastern Ukraine to fight the pro-Russian rebels who have waged insurgency against Kiev since April. The head of the Ukrainian police forces in the region said the accident was due to complex weather conditions, black ice, and poor visibility. The Prosecutor General's office said it was checking whether the tragic incident was caused by drive error. More than 4,700 people have died in the separatist conflict in the eastern Ukraine. Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko is due to meet his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin and the leader of Germany and France for peace talks in Kazakhstan on January 15. That's all for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Inas Ahmed. Good night.